Welcome to the back,
to the back,
to the back
to the back
podcast.
podcast.
You always look at me. I'm gonna
Sweet.
stay silent. I'm just gonna stay silent and see how long it goes before you say something.
It's not gonna go that long. I don't like silence,
I don't mind silence, but I guess I think it's because my brain is constantly going 100, and so it's never really silent, even if it is.
Well, yeah, mine is
outside.
too, and that's why I don't like the silence because mine's usually saying crappy things about myself.
Do you think? That's a weird question, but do you think the noise, or I don't want to say voices, the voices in your head, do you think the noise in your head is louder than outside noise
Oh,
on
definitely.
average? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Fucking
like
static
it's
all
a
the time.
weird like concept to think of. Like obviously it's not making any like audible noise, but in my mind it's so much louder.
Blue October has a song called "Quiet Mind," and like part of the lyrics in the chorus go, "Give me a quiet mind," and I'm like, that's just like I wouldn't
I
know
will
what to
never
do
know.
with that.
I'll never know.
Like,
I'm not even
it's
talking like Zen, like
right.
meditation. I just like having a mind that isn't constantly. It's not even. It's like it's always a bad thing. It's like my mind is just constantly thinking.
Yeah.
Like it's like always like a phone that's always plugged in. Doesn't lose any battery charge.
Mine glitches a lot though. Like especially now that I'm perimenopausal and like
Okay, is it peri or is it pre?
I think it's peri.
Okay, because I thought it was pre, but every time I hear people say it, I hear peri.
Um,
What is the peri
PMS
mean?
is premenopause,
I
meaning
know. Yeah, that's why I was
like
like.
it's premenstrual. I mean, it's premenstrual syndrome. So that means like right before you're about to have your period, right?
But isn't menstrual like?
I don't know why it's perimenopausal, but I know it's just like it's basically the precursor to full on menopause. So basically, for like 15 years, it's just gonna get worse.
Welcome to another episode where a mom teaches her son about
Mom's still learning.
PMSing.
Well, no, PMS and perimenopause are
I
two
see.
different things.
I'm here to learn.
Yeah.
Where's my book? I got to take notes.
What's awesome is that perimenopause is making the PMS worse, as you have seen. Although the new birth control, I didn't have a period this month, so
Uh,
awesome. What do you mean,
that
oh?
I don't.
I told you, I was
I
like, look
don't
at that.
know
You do
when
know.
no I know, but like when women talk about what's the overarching term I should use that comes with having their period? Like what's the term I should use?
Nothing. Just listen.
That's what
Don't
I'm
use
saying.
any
Like,
term.
should I like
Nope.
legitimately like know more, or
Just be.
should I just like
You can know more.
should I penguins of Madagascar it?
It's like,
Nod and wave, boys. Nod
yeah,
and
well, a
wave.
lot of that, yeah. But
But I
like,
don't mean that in like not submissive, a dismissive way. I mean that in like
patronizing
I
way.
don't think my input on your situation would genuinely be
No.
helpful at all.
It would be helpful for you to know about it so you kind of understand what
Yeah,
she's going through. But basically, it's like whenever you have a partner, just because everybody's is different. There are some women that
that's
don't experience severe cramping, which
crazy.
is crazy to me. But like, I guess they're out there.
They're out there
So
somewhere.
I don't know any of them, but they supposedly exist. I'm just saying, just learn your partners, um, and just like there's times that I've told you like where I know that I'm being irrational. I know the anger is just like coming seemingly from nowhere, and it has nothing. And I'll say it has nothing to do with you. And then that's the nod and wave time. Just,
I do. I mean,
but also
just
I liked the idea of you being prepared, having tampons, having
oh the thing I
pads,
made, the
depending
video I
on
made.
what she likes, and then also what her specific
The
candy
th- I
or
think the thing
chips or
I
whatever
think the
are.
thing that really set it off was like I remember I was watching like some video and it was like debating on whether like you should have like tampon. It was whatever like implementing tampons within schools. I
Oh,
was like,
about like
yeah,
the
of course you
yeah.
should. Like I know this like might not be the same thing, but it kind of is considering women exist. We have toilet paper in schools. Everybody shits.
Right.
I don't think I think there's probably like rare cases where a woman doesn't have a period, but like like
Like extreme
there's like
athletes.
extreme like whatever, but like it's a natural thing that happens. So why
Yeah.
shouldn't you have those
You're
things?
making too much sense there. You're making too
It
much
just it
sense.
doesn't make it doesn't make sense not to be for it. It doesn't Like, what do you have? You have to have some sick agenda where like a tampon killed your dog. Like that's the only way
No,
that makes sense,
no,
even kind of
it's
rationally.
patriarchy and capitalism.
I don't understand it.
It's
I'm
always
not,
goes back to
and I'm not, I'm
patriarchy and
not, I'm not,
capitalism.
I'm not emphasizing this and saying it to be a pick me type of a boy or dude. Be like, oh, I'm a feminist, I'm an ally, but like it just doesn't make sense. It's just basic human rights.
Right. I think that like that at the core of,
It's the same way. It's not the exact same way, but it's the same way that like I don't get racism. Obviously, I have skin in the game, literally, but it's just like
no, I don't get it
it's
either. Like
basic
my
human
mind
rights.
cannot comprehend it. I think a lot like for feminism, I understand a lot of what it started off as and what some people corrupt it to be. But the core of it, it should just be like you want all humans to have equality.
Yeah.
And that's the same with, not being anti-racist. Is you want everybody to be equal and have all of the same rights and have all of the ability of the same advantages.
Yeah.
Like, but apparently that's really cuckoo crazy to want people to be educated, happy, healthy, housed,
Cause you gotta earn it.
Yeah, you gotta earn your existence, your worth.
It's
We could
crazy.
all just be eating grapes and chilling. Choose not to. I mean, not necessarily like that. Obviously, I'm grateful for science and medicine and
Yeah.
how things have progressed. But I want to believe that if capitalism didn't exist, we would still do those things because, like, I think they were. I mean, granted, they were like putting leeches on people and stuff, but they
Yeah.
weren't advanced enough at the time. So I don't know. I would want to believe that we would continue if everybody had a vested interest in the society doing well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've been watching The Walking Dead again lately, and people are terrible. Like, I don't. If a zombie apocalypse happens, I don't know if I want to make it, Dakota. Like, I don't know if I want to
I don't
survive.
know what I would do in a zombie apocalypse. Like I would survive for a minute because I'm like I don't want to die. Like it's just like that's probably my penultimate fear. But it's just like I I don't know where my mind would go because like I want to live because there's things I want to do in this world, but those things would probably be taken away if said apocalypse happened.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Some of the things I want to do in this world are just like basic human connection, but sadly humans would be. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'd like to not think about that. I've had
I'm
like
on season 8, so I'm
yeah.
nothing but thinking about it.
Well, I mean by that time season 8, you're just like you're there for the ride.
Yeah. Well, remember I told you this is where Andy and I stopped watching. And that's the other thing is like I initially started rewatching it because I was missing Andy, right?
Yeah.
And because he's the one who introduced Walking Dead to me. And now watching it makes me miss him more, like
Yeah.
in a not good way.
Yeah.
But we're to the point where we stopped watching. And like I told you, I think in season 8, even though we watched like half of it, I think we just were checked out by then. Because so much like there were episodes.
Season 8 of The Walking Dead is like the second half, like phase 4 of MCU.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing here? So,
What is it? It's season 7. There was so much brutality. There were parts where I skipped through it, and I was like, I just cannot watch this happen again. Like I skipped through,
when was Negan?
Yeah, who's Negan?
When I said when was Negan?
Season 7.
So I stopped at season 7.
Yeah, I just
Well, I stopped at the premiere of season 7, right? Because that was the
that
premiere.
was yeah when Glenn yeah. I like there's even episodes after that there was still a lot of brutality that I just like I couldn't sit through. I get it like it's making the point of humans are actually the threat,
Yeah.
more so than the dead, but I don't need to know that. I know that. I've experienced a lot of that personally, so I don't need to be reminded. So I just like skip through those parts. I'm just hoping I'm sure the rest of them are gonna have to go through some parts where haven't watched where it's gonna be brutal. But anyhow, sorry. I don't know how I got on that. I don't never know. I don't know at the beginning, and then give me a few minutes and I'll figure out how I got
Hmm.
there.
The rewind.
Hmm.
So the rewind.
Yeah.
I was looking up stuff to talk about, just like random topics. I like
Well, I mean, I'm so we're recording a day later just because I haven't felt good for most of this week, and so usually we would have recorded yesterday, which would have been the 28th, and that was Chadwick Boseman's. It had been 4 years since he passed,
Yeah.
which is another thing that made me miss Andy because it'll be 2 more months.
Mhm.
It'll be 4 years since Andy passed, so that's another reason I'm like getting sad lately because this is around the time that he got well, it is when he got the blood clot, which basically started things going downhill from there. Like, it got so much worse. So
Where were you going with that?
I just like it is like maybe I just can't believe it's been like 4 years, but then it just feels like many more lifetimes, more than 4 years, but also not at the same time. I don't know, ADHD, so time is weird to me.
You just describe time.
Well, yeah, because time's not real. It's just a concept we made up.
Yeah.
Wonder what that was about. Why did they
Just
need
to
to
keep
do
track of
that?
things.
Huh?
Just to keep track of things. It makes sense. To quantify things to keep people insane, honestly, or sane.
Yeah, I guess.
We do it in so many different areas, calendars, a bunch of stuff.
No, I mean, but like, who was?
Why do we like? Why do we even care about nutrition with food? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I guess somebody was like at one point, "Hey, I wonder why some people are bigger and some people are smaller,"
Yeah.
or they were like,
And probably time like Loki in a weird way can help with like medicine, like aging and just like knowing. Like imagine we didn't know how old we were or didn't know time or like. There's a lot of time's important.
"Sorry, my legs hurting."
Yeah.
I don't even know why. Also, I'm kind of obsessed because it feels like my mic's not working, but I'm
No,
just gonna go with it.
it is.
Sorry. Probably it's a bad thing that that's there in front of me.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. There's nothing we can do about that. Anyhow, I don't know. It's just I was thinking about it because he was so young and he was like same age as Andy, right? I think he's same age.
Chadwick, yeah.
Yeah. So it just sucks. I really, really hate cancer.
Yeah. If it hasn't been said already, fuck cancer.
Like it is the.
Who invited you, bro? Cancer is that one invited friend to the party that just disturbs the whole fucking vibe.
But I also think that I think I said this before. Um, I feel like the way it's represented in media doesn't really give you an accurate picture of really how terrible it is.
This is gonna sound so nerdy of me. And I know there's better representations out there of cancer. But the most recent cancer portrayal that I've seen in media that I've related to most with my experience in losing people to cancer is Deadpool. And like how in
Oh,
the movie they literally talk, he literally says it's the worst part about cancer isn't for most for a lot of cases. I don't even say most because I've never had cancer, but it's not the person who has cancer; it's the loved ones around them
yeah,
and the whole process of losing them and seeing them sadly deteriorate. Uh, I mean, but like I don't know. I've never had cancer, and hopefully I never will.
yeah. It legitimately terrifies me.
Yeah,
But also, so does Alzheimer's. Like, I feel like those are the two
yeah.
worst. Like, I would never want you to have to go through me not knowing who you are.
Don't why? Okay, can we change the subject?
Sorry.
You went on a whole depressive spiral. I was gonna would you rather's before you cut me off and went.
Sorry.
Let's bring up cancer and sad stuff,
It's what I was thinking
death
about
and
this
despair.
week.
But no, I mean, yeah, I forgot. I don't know. I'm sure as the year progresses towards the end, I'm gonna get equally more happier and more sad.
Yeah.
Just because that's the
Fall sucks in certain
no,
ways.
autumn is the
We
best season.
love it, but we also had a lot of loss around that time.
I don't give a fuck. Call me white. I love me some pumpkin spice. I love
Just
me
rhymed.
I love me some cozy autumn leaves, the
Yeah.
colors,
No,
the movies,
the fall scents are
Halloween,
superior.
Thanksgiving. Literally all the best sports leagues just start up. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like just got Prem back and all football. Then we're gonna get American football. Then we're gonna get basketball. Which is like
Also, the World Series is in October, so
I forget about that. Even though we won the last one,
yeah, I don't know how we're doing right now.
I don't care.
You're
Sorry.
like, we got one, so it's good.
Literally, I'm fine if we don't win one for the rest of my life. I do not care. I live to see us lose one. I live to see us win one.
Yeah. Well, I think you've been alive for 2 losses at the World Series.
To see.
Oh. No, I meant like, okay. I thought you were like, I'd have to look.
2011 is the only one I remember, so I don't
That's the
even
only
know
one you
you.
remember. Yeah. All right. Well, what are the would you rather's?
They were kind of bad. And I was thinking I was gonna mention it as like literally one of the most like upvoted ones on like this Reddit was like it was would you and this is just like speaking such how humans are mostly men are pigs. It's would you rather have any superpower in the world, but you're or would you rather have any superpower in the world, but you would be a virgin forever? And it's just like you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I'd rather have superpowers. Well, no, because then you wouldn't exist. So
Damn, she said, forget you. I wanna fly,
no, I guess I was thinking if
fly
I
like a
think I
bird.
wasn't going virgin. I was thinking if I never had sex again,
Yeah, I
could I
think
have
it's. I think it
superpowers?
varies where you are at your in your life how you answer
Yeah.
that question.
But like, so I'm gonna like revamp it and be like, if it meant I never had sex again and I could have superpowers,
Well,
100%
I was gonna
yes.
completely ignore that question. Just go if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I
You could
don't
have
want to
any
meet. I don't want to
superpower.
read minds. As tempting as that
I
be, I
didn't
don't.
say that.
I know. I'm
That'd be
just saying.
horrible.
A lot
There's
of
enough going
people
in my
say
mind
that.
already. Why would I want more
I
thoughts?
don't need to know. I already have horrible things of what people think about me. I
If
don't
you
need to
like to
know.
read minds, it's like you're the type of person who wants to go to the movie theater and wants people to talk during it. That's what you are.
I don't really know if I want to fly, just cause like,
I'm scared of heights, so
yeah.
no.
Um, what would Scarlet Witches be?
She has multiple,
Yeah.
so she doesn't just have one.
Yeah, but okay, but like people exist that have multiple.
I said if you could have any superpower, I didn't say any superpowers would be any superhero. We can change the question to if you could be any superhero, if that's easier for
We
you.
could do both, I guess.
No, just do one.
All right, well, any superhero, I'd be Scarlet Witch.
Okay, it's a good. That's a
It's
good
basically
question.
like she creates things and
Yeah.
bends matter, right? Basically, but also she can like get in people's heads. So
Yeah.
like she doesn't read minds, but like I said, I don't want to read minds, but it definitely would like it'd be cool to like be able to control people.
Yeah.
I know that's terrible. Kind of makes me sinister. I don't really want to be a hero. I'd really like to be an anti-hero. But what about
Fair.
you?
Mine's
Is it the
so
Flash?
zone zone. No, that was my answer for the longest. I actually think this how people answer if you could be any superhero shows a lot about either who they are as a person, who they aspire to be, or their insecurities or their fears. And mine reveals a lot about my fears. And so, do you know what mine would be? I actually don't even know a superhero that fully has this. I guess Wolverine or Deadpool, but superpower would be
Oh,
not invincibility, but immortality.
yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm like I know people like oh life sucks and life does suck sometimes, but
You just want to stick around long enough to get it right or to experience things.
I just don't want there to be
An
an
end.
end.
Yeah. And that
It's the
makes
same way I
sense.
feel like it's the same reason I don't like ending TV shows that I really love. Like I don't
Yeah.
want it to end. I don't want to be done with this.
And it makes sense that I would pick Scarlet Witch because of the control issues, because of my childhood and
Yeah.
like how so little has been out of my control. I don't feel like I would use it for bad.
Yeah.
I just would, want things to be a certain way. I think they'd be good things.
The way I know you mean all good and well, but the way you said that was like a horror
Yeah, I
villain.
can't. I'm trying to figure
I
out.
just want things to, go the way I want them.
I know it's. I don't
And if
understand.
people don't abide, then
No, well. I know it'd be a very, very. I mean, it definitely does ring true. With great power comes great responsibility.
yeah. Or Spider Man. Just be cool to be
Yeah,
Spider Man.
that's what I think. If also, I think it'd be cool to be Rogue. I want to control
Oh,
the weather.
Rogue. So
Yeah.
you that's not Rogue.
Why not Rogue? I'm sorry, Storm. Thank you. I don't want to be Rogue. I can't touch anybody. It's
She has
terrible.
other powers. It's cool.
The lack of, which is funny because I
You need to
said
watch X-Men
I
97.
do, I do, I do. But we're watching Arrested Development. I just watch it on my
Yeah, I told you to watch it on your own. It's fine. I mean, I'd watch it with you because it's amazing. It's fantastic.
own. I know I see a lot of people like just recently I saw a tweet. It was like, if you watched X Men '97 and you think that the mutants are the bad guy, there's a problem.
Yeah. You watch any X-Men movie
Yeah, I was gonna say I felt like
or
that's a
any
pretty
read any
given.
X-Men. That's a
Because even like even though I
it's
don't,
probably the most popular allegory for racism.
I'm gonna say even though I don't agree with Magneto most of the time, like or I don't agree with his methods, I do agree with his ideology. Like, dude, especially knowing what he like his history, like,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Sorry,
I did that wasn't that what that yawn wasn't for you.
that wasn't. I don't know. I just say sorry a lot. You
Yeah,
know
I'm
that.
trying to make you not apologize for being you.
I know.
Hey, people, stop apologizing unnecessarily.
You know the people who do that are mostly women.
Women.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not
Walk
gonna.
that back.
Not today.
But
Or if you
also,
want to today, I don't know. Your choice.
uh,
I am. I support women.
yeah.
I want you to
You
know that.
just say
Hey,
I defer to her.
my I know this is probably a bad joke. I know it's probably the worst joke I said. But like in college, I was anytime I would say something like genuinely for like feminism or like,
Yeah.
equality, I was like, "Hey, I'm a feminist. My mom's a woman."
You're so stupid. Love you.
Hey, a woman gave birth to me. Look, these are facts. Simply,
But also not just women, but a lot of traumatized people
yeah,
apologize for their existence.
just sad.
It
Which I
is.
do it too. So I'm just
Oh, you do not do it as much as me. That's for sure.
not with you. My friends, I do it a lot.
Um. Oh yeah, I don't. I don't make them think I traumatized you.
I don't think they think that.
Um. I didn't mean them. I meant the people out here that are watching
Oh, she doesn't.
anymore. Just kidding.
5 spankings. I've counted.
It's not a 5.
It's 5. How hard were
And they
they?
weren't spankings. They were like swats because you scared the shit out of me, you didn't really. Like when you ran out into the street. It was more like a
Did
fear.
I do that?
Yes. Or the time that you hid in the rack. Remember the round rack? Like it was, I think it was when
Oh,
Target used to have
I
them.
used to love go under clothes in the. I wonder if anyone else did that shit. I used to love
I did what
hiding.
I did when I was a kid, actually.
Like, oh my
But like I
god.
was doing
Yeah,
it for
you
a
did.
different reason.
I did it because I thought I was like in like the forest between like the fucking jeans. Like I was Steve Irwin.
But yeah, I think that was like it. And even then, it was just like a SWAT. Like it just and I don't even like that. I don't even like that I did that. It was just out of fear, like scare the crap out of me.
What's the worst thing I did as a kid? Like bad behavior type. It's the
Nothing.
most demon activity I did.
Nothing. I guess carving in the table. I heart word girl. That's probably the most devious thing
I
you
gotta
did.
let her know.
Yeah.
How else am I gonna let her know?
You almost tried to deny it too. I was like,
I did not.
nobody else is in the house,
Did you?
dude.
Okay, I do. I do remember this so often. That you, it was like in middle school where you like we were in the car and you're like, if you like boys, it's okay.
Yeah.
Did you mean that?
Yeah.
Because okay. That I know I hid my liking of girls for so long because so many reasons. Uh, m- Basically, all of them have to do with my insecurities and basically saying if I deny the fact I like girls, it is it. it helped me cope with the fact that I couldn't like be in a relationship, even though I was a kid or a preteen or a teenager. You know,
Yeah.
no, when I was a teenager, I like girls, but it's just long story short, there were so many signs that I like girls. So why did you like
I don't
ask that?
know.
Like that carving word girl, like
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, literally had those like those Crayola pencils that you twist, and I had a whole notebook, and I wrote like all the Disney actresses I had a crush on.
I don't know. You could have been bi. Like, I just wanted you to know that if that was the case,
Yeah, by
I
myself.
same, but also the other.
Mm.
um, I just wanted. I don't know. I wanted to create like a
I
safe
appreciate that.
environment. I also asked if you like girls, so I don't stop acting like I'm the only thing I did was ask if you like boys.
No, I'm not. I asked that because I was like,
But
there's
like you
obvious
hid it
signs.
from not just me, like even remember I told you about when we went to Camp Grady and the girls that were in the room with me, they were constantly calling out. I'm not gonna use, but
I
you
don't know
know,
what you're talking about.
they would constantly when we were at Camp Grady, they'd call one specific boy's name out all the time,
Yeah.
like in a flirty way.
Uh huh. Was I
Who you
friends
were
with this
friends with?
boy? Like really
Yes.
good friends?
Yeah, I think so.
Like
Yeah.
best friends at one point?
I don't know if you're best friends,
Oh, that I played sports
but
with?
these played sports with. Yes.
Okay. You see how we put that shit together?
They're like, if y'all, if yeah, if you were to like, if you were to hang out now, like I know you would, it would be like nothing, no time had passed because they just like really chill like that.
Oh, I see. I wasn't even thinking the person. Now I'm thinking of that person. I was thinking the other person who was the
Who's also
opposite.
got in trouble a lot.
I don't know. He's the opposite skin color.
Not
I
a
played
white
sports with
person.
him.
Yeah,
We
not a
we
white person though.
yeah, I know it's not a white person. I
Okay.
was thinking of a white person
Oh no, no,
who also played sports with him.
no, no,
Yeah. But
no,
no.
no, no.
Oh yeah. So
But you were
what?
good friends, and so
Yeah.
they were constantly. I'd be like, "Why are you always doing like?" And I was like, "Y'all never call out to Dakota," and they're like, they said in unison, "Dakota isn't really interested in girls yet." That's what they
That's
said. So
that's
I
crazy.
think that was the vibe you were giving to everybody. It wasn't just me. Like I think that if you had given a different vibe, you would have been surprised.
That's I don't I literally
I'm just telling you what they said because like it. I laughed like,
yeah, I would
and
young
they didn't even hesitate. So I don't think they had time to think we should lie to her.
no
Like it
like
was right like that.
it's not that I'm not this now. It's just young me was like such a hopeless romantic. Like literally, I tell you a story where I like had
Yeah,
a crush on a girl, and like when she moved away after third grade, I sang "Talking to the Moon" out my mirror, hoping somehow the magic would work.
I'm so sorry you inherited that from me. Like I don't. When I say I'm not that now, I think I've just been through too much.
Yeah,
I'm so terrified of getting in a relationship and losing somebody again.
yeah.
Like that's a real fear for me, especially at my age. Like not that I'm ancient, but I am at an age where people fucking die, dude. Like I hate that. So I don't want to go through that again and experience that. But when I am infatuated with somebody, when am interested in somebody, when I love somebody, it is so deep,
Yeah,
like bottom of the ocean
you got the
deep.
Marina Trench love.
Yeah, like it is. And oh my god, when I was the Cranberries linger, my god, the way, or Janet Jackson's again, like, and I don't even what was I doing feeling so deeply about like and what's crazy is like again some of those crushes ended up being bona fide racists. Like, ugh, how did I not
I don't
catch
think
it?
anybody I had a crush on was a racist.
If any of them white, it's possible.
I have a very diverse.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think the concept that you like prefer a race is so wild to me.
No, I hate when someone's like, "What's your type physically?" I'm like, literally
Physically, that's a
every.
little different.
Okay,
I have a broad type physically, but I just meant like
no,
race.
I meant like seriously. If you look at okay, like I have a type celebrity wise, right?
Yeah,
But nobody I've dated looks anything like that, and none of them look like any of the other people. They do have like personality traits in common.
yeah.
Mostly that they were dicks, but like I mean, I'm gonna say it took me like I told you, a lot of girls your age don't appreciate a nice guy. I think I'm sorry, a kind guy. I'm gonna stop saying nice, a
Yeah,
kind
we
guy.
just ban that phrase, man.
Yeah.
It's not good for either gender.
But Yeah, they were also, I mean, but like celebrity wise, it's Pedro Pascal. It's when I was younger, it was like Joshua Jackson. So it's usually dark hair guys.
And my celebrity crushes are like all over the fucking place. I don't
Yeah,
think you can like pinpoint a type I have based on my. What's that stank face
I don't know. They got all of them kind of
for?
have.
I'm about to rattle them off. We'll start with the first one, Selena Gomez, right?
Yeah,
Try to pinpoint the thread on these. Selena Gomez, Alessia Cara, uh, Margot Robbie, Zendaya. Got it. I gotta like keep going. I got a catalog. I'm just thinking of cartoon crushes
the
now.
chick from
Oh,
Titans, Teen
oh
Titans.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then you have. I just had one and I lost it. Shakira. Um,
yeah. I mean, a lot of them are Latin or look Latin. Of those, most of them have that look.
I forget her name, but from Squid Games.
I don't know. I don't watch
I had another one.
that. You ever have a crush on Maggie from The Walking Dead? Because I feel like that's
Yes,
yeah, I figured.
it's because she's British.
But also Sasha, the chick that
Yes,
plays
also
Sasha,
Sasha.
gorgeous, and Rosita. Honestly, there's a lot of good-looking
Yes,
women on that show. So, and she ended up playing Selena.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah, it's a personality type though too. I feel like all of these in common. These are all very strong women that are very independent and kind of do like buck like the trend of whatever. Like I don't know, they just have a lot of attitude in different ways.
Oh,
Of
oh,
those,
oh.
probably the
Hold on.
meekest would be Selena Gomez.
What's her name? Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, again. Also, she's a weirdo in the
Yeah.
best way possible.
Who's what's her name? Who's with Ewan McGregor?
Oh, Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Mary Liz
I was
Winstead.
gonna say physically, some of them are similar, like Selena, Shakira, even Alessia Cara. I feel like fits into that category, but I think it's more personality. I mean, they're all gorgeous women, obviously, but it again, I still think the thread is the personality. This is where I went back
Yeah.
to.
See, it's
I'm
not
saying
physical. I said physical
no.
attraction.
That's what I'm saying. Like even with the guys that I have, like celebrities I find attractive, like Pedro Pascal, Mark Ruffalo, it's a personality as well.
Yeah.
I think these are kind individuals, and they're funny, and they're talented. Like it's just a very common thread. So I think when someone's like, "What's your type physically?" I know most women are like, "Oh, it doesn't really matter." For some women, it does. They're lying, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, like, it's not. It's always has to do with the person. Like, can you make me laugh? That if you can make me laugh, like really make me laugh, or I can
Honestly.
have a smart conversation with you, that will be like my flirting is talking. It's just talking. Let
Yeah.
me talk about my special interest with you
What's your special interest of this week?
right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, The Walking Dead. I guess.
Really?
I mean, I guess currently, like, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything else right now for this week. And I'd be excited that if I ever did start dating again, that I think I'd have to find somebody who's in anime, but also wouldn't shame me for watching dub.
Anime is like so popular now. I think it's gonna be pretty. Lacey Chabray.
Yeah, it's a
I knew there was
type.
one.
It's a type. It's a type.
Honestly, all the girls from Mean Girls.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
I love Amanda Seyfried,
yeah, and then
especially in that.
what's her name? Who's Regina? What's the
Oh,
actress?
it's Rachel McAdams,
And then who? And then obviously
Lindsay Lohan.
and then who's yo
Why is she talking?
our Amazon device? I'm not gonna say her name. Just answered why Regina George is called Regina George. Regina means queen. That's why
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. Remember what's her name from Once Upon a Time? The Queen
Oh yeah,
is
but
named her.
also what's her name? Katie's friend.
Oh, actually, yeah, she's the one at Janice.
Who is the one
I don't
that
remember.
cool?
That was me.
Who was the one that what's the actress that passed away from Clueless?
Oh, um, she also is in King of the Hill.
I don't. That wouldn't help.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
trying. It's
But her.
Brittany Murphy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, Jessica Alba.
Again, I'm gonna go with there is a threat of a type.
There is like physicality
No,
wise.
physicality wise, yeah,
What?
and to a degree,
Helena
yeah.
Bottom Carter.
That one might be the outlier, honestly.
What? Why? Why is Helena Bottom Carter the outlier?
Like physically wise, she's
Scarlett Johansson.
again okay. So you like hippie girls, girls with hips. You definitely like
Oh,
that.
you said hippie girl somewhere. I
No,
don't think I'm like.
girls with curves. Like, and I not that
I
like
said.
there's anything wrong with the way that Helen like her body, but that is like not doesn't really fit into the same type as the rest of these. Come on, Shakira, for real.
Shakira, Shakira.
Who is my age, so it feels a little weird. But actually, Helena Bonham Carter is older than me, so even weirder.
Yeah.
Not Emma Watson.
Not really. No.
It'll be okay, Emma. I was trying to think anybody else from there
From
from Harry Potter.
well, they're all kids, so hopefully none.
They're all adults now.
Yeah, but I
They're
would
older
have
than
had
you.
crush on them when they were kids, and I haven't seen those movies until I was an adult. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I saw some when I was a kid.
I'm just saying you grew up with them. It would be okay if you had crushes on them.
Yeah.
Also, they're like all like I think they're all in their like late
Yeah,
early
they're
20s whenever the last one is filmed. So anyhow, I don't know how we got on that. It's just a ramble. You want to do the thingies that I got?
Oh, I complete. Why didn't you bring that up way earlier before near the end?
Well, cause I just
Okay, go. Just pull them. What are these again?
they're inner child recovery cards.
I didn't know they were called that.
Got them off the TikTok. Hold on, what are the?
I'll read the back while you look at it. Explore self discovery and emotional healing with our inner child recovery cards. Featuring affirmations, prompts, and self care tips, this transformative tool nurtures compassion, resilience, and self love. Let these cards be helpful. Let these cards be helpful. Help. They misspelled this. Or let these cards be. Oh, I'm just dyslexic.
You're not dyslexic. He's not dyslexic.
Yo, the scariest thing was popcorn reading in school, and like,
I lived for that.
of course you did, you fucking nerd. That was
I
torture.
love reading out loud.
It was like the fucking Hunger Games. You didn't want to get your name called out, like, and especially because it was either the teacher's choice or it was the student's choice who just read, and if there would be two things: a, the student just read, or like the next person they would say would be actually one of three things. The next person they would say would be either their friend, right, and they're doing it just because it's their friend, or the dog their friend because the other friend doesn't want to do it. Two, a crush,
Yeah.
or it's three, just randomly someone.
Was
'Cause
I the
they're,
only one who was just like
no, I was scared for.
no, no, no. I mean, like, I never
Because
thought
also, if you weren't paying attention, you're like, there were so many kids that weren't paying attention.
that
Like,
was the best way. Teachers, that was the best way. If you would have actually wanted me to pay attention in class, make us read out loud, because I would have been glued. I was glued every single time. I loved reading out loud.
only glue I was doing in school was putting it on my hand and peeling that shit
I
off.
did that too.
That was, oh, kids are wild.
Okay,
Kids say the darndest thing.
so it's like super easy for me though.
Okay, what is it? What's the purpose of it?
It's just like it's supposed to. I don't know. Like, I think it's just like
We're about to recover our inner child.
it's just to like have thoughts about your
Yeah.
childhood. Here,
What is it? What do I do? Do I read
you
it?
can read it. Yeah.
If you had to choose one word to describe your childhood, what would it be? What? It should say and why.
Well, you
But
just
why?
said yeah.
I don't really have an answer just yet. So if you have
Oh,
one, go.
mine. Yeah, it's traumatic.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like mine's so easy. Non-existent.
Um. Hmm. I would say
One word.
thankful.
Okay.
She just
Do you want to expound on why?
okay. You gotta use your big girl words.
Would you like to elaborate?
You want to expound upon why? You use such
I
vernacular.
don't feel like that's a big word.
Explain is the basic word, okay? You
I
popped
said
out
elaborate.
expound.
Notice they're all E words.
Yeah. Um, I'm just I think about a lot when I think I took a lot of the joy I had as a kid for granted, but in reflecting upon that, I'm thankful that I was able to experience that unlike other people, especially in my certain situations. So,
What do you mean in your certain situations?
being a
Here.
black kid and single mother, single
Yeah.
parent, not being the most financially well off, uh, dealing with insecurities for myself, and just like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of, went through shit, and like, I remember sad times, but I remember many good times, and I think as far as if I were to categorize my life into chapters, those would be the best chapters of my life, at least thus far.
Yeah.
Look at me put a sentence together.
Huh?
Look at me put a sentence together. Most of the time it's like
Scat.
and have a good day.
And then this one is like, I think this one's like actions or
Action.
something.
I
Like,
am grateful for my body, which lets me experience life.
I just pulled that. I didn't look. I just pulled whatever the one was. Uh, so it's, I don't know what
What's
those
the
are. I
pink?
think
What's the
they're
pink
like,
card?
I think they're like thankful. Then the other one is like, I don't think that's an action. I think that's like a just a gratitude stuff.
You activated my affirmation card.
Yeah, I think it's like
Go
affirmation.
reflect.
And then they have here, pass it back to me. They have a self care card.
Self care. I'm gonna do some self care, everybody. Set aside time for self care activities that bring you joy and relaxation, such as taking a bath. That's horrible. Reading a
Taking a bath is
book.
awesome.
You that you're literally swimming in filth. Reading a book. I actually have been wanting to read some of the books I have, or practicing yoga. I'll do something akin to that. The gym has been nice.
Yeah.
Yoga's more painful.
Miss yoga. I mean, I know they have a class. I just it's a bunch of more seasoned people.
Hmm. What do you
Hmm?
mean you say seasoned?
I've been older.
That's crazy because your season means
Okay, well,
older,
yeah,
and my
you're
season
right.
went. Did you not
No,
want to mess with people of color?
no. Honestly, if it was older black people, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to that one because I would feel safer. But it is not mostly that.
Yeah.
Like, what our gym is primarily
White. White. Yeah.
I hate that I add to that.
Miracle Whip.
Like, it's, I don't know, it's very, especially the time we go, it is mostly older white people,
Yeah.
older white dudes,
Yeah.
specifically. No offense to the older white dudes out there.
Either
But could y'all not use two machines at the same time?
it's either like the elderly white dudes, or it's the, if you don't drive a Ford F-150, then fuck you. I put my boots on one at a time. Like,
Doesn't
okay.
everybody?
Some people jump in them.
Hold on.
Jump in them.
Do you put on your socks?
I put on my shoes and then my socks, and then
No.
I go to sleep.
Listen, I just realized.
I'm
Are
different.
you gonna listen? Like, it was like, I think it was like 5 years
Are
ago.
you asking me to put on one sock and then shoe, and then one sock and then
Yeah.
shoe? No, that's wild.
I do that.
You are a different beast, and I don't want to be associated with you anymore. I'm sorry.
Why is that weird?
It just doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't it make sense? It makes sense to me. Socks and then shoe immediately so the sock isn't touching the ground.
What?
Because it will touch the ground.
You gotta do a little foothold. You hold it in midair. You're also shorter, so I think it plays maybe a different role.
No, okay, so I realized this. I don't remember who it was. It's like an ex NFL football player. Like, I think it was like 6 years. It was some years ago, right?
Yeah.
I think it was still when it had been 6 years ago because I'm pretty sure Trump was still president.
The one that pisses himself.
No, it's not like an older, and he lives like something happened in Florida, like some kind of raid or something near him, and he talked about how he put his shoe like I don't know why he did this, but in the tweet he like described I put my shoe on and then my sock like he put his sock and shoes on the same way I do, and everybody was like, "You're so fucking weird for that," and
It's the
I
it's
was
the
so embarrassed to tell anybody
it's
that
the
for a long
fashion
time.
equivalent of putting milk first.
It is not.
It is. I'm sorry.
No, that doesn't even no.
I'm sorry you're
The
different.
fashion equivalent of that is like
What?
socks with like thong sandals.
Yo, don't. But also, I used to be like, that's weird, but I don't want to see them dogs. So whatever you got to do to avoid me seeing them grippers. Oh, I don't want to see them. I don't want to
Grippers.
see those.
I don't think that it's weird. I think that my logic is sound. But also, I don't judge you for putting both socks on and then both shoes on. And I don't just put on the sock and the shoe. I tie that shoe too. So it's not like I put a sock and shoe on, then a sock and shoe, and then tie them. Because that would be weird.
Yeah.
But do you, when you put your socks on and then shoes on, do you... Well, I guess you do. You tie them individually then after that.
I tie them simultaneously. I grow 2 extra arms. I go like... I pop out 2 arms. It hurts. Don't believe me, it hurts.
Do you ever...
Whip them bad boys. And I don't even do the traditional method. I do bunny ears.
Do you ever like...
On different ones.
After the stupid thing comes out of your mouth, like it's right after you're like... I don't know why I just said that.
Yeah, we just had that whole Swiss incident.
Gouda.
Yeah, Gouda's a funky cheese.
I don't really like cheese like that. I know we've talked about that. I like it, but I only like certain ones. Like there's people
You broke cheese's heart. You friend zone cheese. I don't like you like that, cheese. Make cheese become an incel.
I'm picturing cheese on, angrily typing
Yeah.
online in chat groups.
Well, maybe if some people would appreciate cheese more, we wouldn't make you shit as much. How about that? Like,
oh my god, why is it that people who are lactose intolerant are the ones that eat the most cheese?
they can't help themselves. It's like
You know-
fucking
You know
all
who
my
I'm
friends
thinking
are
about.
all my friends are fucking lactose intolerant, and them boys yoinked the Cheez-Its, had my fucking mozzarella sticks, drank the milk. They didn't even like do like the weird thing where like they didn't finish their bowl of cereal. They made sure they drank that cereal milk.
And you know Natasha's lactose intolerant.
And I'd be laying in my bedroom while we're having sleepovers, like Dakota, I gotta use the restroom.
45 minutes.
20 to 40 minutes later, after I've
You have to come downstairs.
Febreze the whole fucking room. They're like, all right, what do you want to play? I don't want to play shit now. I want to play Get Your Ass Back Home and clean my fucking toilet. Like, damn. I'm sorry. You can't withstand your milk fucking addiction. I'm like, God, stop.
I'm just saying Natasha's the same way.
It's literally like you knew you were coming over to spend time with me. I don't go on I don't go on a date and say, do you mind if I eat this whole fucking garlic clove? Chill. It's so fucking annoying.
The specific person I'm thinking of, I pray that he at some point listens to this.
No, I know
exactly who it is.
I would, and this shit would like, at that point I just play along with it. I'd like slide my phone under the fucking thing, make him try to laugh. Like, I'll make your shit experience even more uncomfortable.
But here's the thing.
Because you're making me feel uncomfortable.
I was diabolical about it because it was either I was going to make my spaghetti when she put cheese on, or I was going to have pizza for when they came over.
Hey friend, we're having pizza. What do you want? I want extra cheese. what? Like, damn, chill. I'm trying to live. I'm not trying to.
But you think that if I loved you, I'd make sure there was no cheese
create
in
a whole
anything?
Ozone layer at the top of my roof. All of a sudden, the scientists are looking at where the climate's coming from, and it's just my fucking room. Because he wanted extra cheese.
With a little Parmesan grated.
Yes! Is that not enough? Like, damn.
I'm gonna pee myself. I'm sorry.
Stop. If you're lactose, stay intolerant.
Oh shit. I'm dying.
I can't.
Oh, I lost my thing.
Oh, you made me ink. Like, damn. Fuck. I'll never. I'm gonna die in that hell.
Oh my god, what if you have children that are lactose intolerant?
Yeah, sorry, no ice cream for you.
They have that lactate stuff, I think. Because that's what Natasha gets is for her milk is lactate.
Yeah.
But she doesn't do that for ice cream. She just have regular ice cream. Ah, thank you for that. Y'all don't understand how bad it was.
It was bad.
Dude would come downstairs. He's like, I can use the restroom. Like, you have a bathroom there. He's been in it.
I'd have to vacate or use the other restroom. My sorry, mom. My bathroom is taken hostage. He doesn't want. There's no ransom. It's just we don't know if they're gonna make it out alive at this point. It's all prayers up to God.
Sorry. I don't know. I think we should end it there. Nothing's gonna get.
Not religious, but I'm praying to Jesus. Like, save his soul.
Literally on a throne.
See, and this whole segment is why I won't hear any shit about how poop jokes aren't funny.
Oh my god, no. They're hilarious.
You have no sense of humor if you can't laugh about a good dookie.
What is it? There's like I think there's a bit on Family Guy. They say, "Oh, he says like it's my duty." And she said, "Ha, you said duty."
Duty.
Yeah, poop is funny. Everybody poops, and I think it's like also the most like vulnerable position to be in is
Yeah, it's
taking
the
a
worst.
shit.
Like I get so
Like
when I'm shitting, my senses are heightened. The most irrational fear is like I get swatted when I'm like pooping.
what?
Just like you're like really trying to get that last one out. FBI.
God. All right, I think this is what I got episode.
Yeah, I gotta pee.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, Brady. Oh. Came close enough. Time to go. Thank you for that, by the way. I love you.
To the back.
To the back.
To the back.
To the back.
Podcast.
I'm so weird.